Morning, guys. Happy Tuesday. So, yes, I'm back home. Uh, long day, long drive. So, about 9 hours door to door here. So, but of course, that's got to include stopping to get a cup of coffee and letting the dogs out a couple of times as we go. But we're home, we're safe, and everything's good. So, and everybody's tired, and it's now chill time, and that's it, and back to work tomorrow. But of course, while we were driving, Mrs. P and I had plenty of time to talk and things like that. And we were just kind of discussing, going over old things and stuff. It brought back conversations of before I had met Mrs. P and when I was trying to rebuild my life. And I was kind of discussing things, and one thing led to another. But, we were talking about when I had got divorced and wound up in New Hampshire, and little studio apartment. I mean, it was a dump, but this was 2009. The economy was a tank. I wound up taking a crap job just to earn some money, get a place to live, and so I had to furnish the place, right? And so I got onto Craigslist and whatever else was around at the time, and found whatever I could for free. I mean, I found the ugliest couch and love seat floral pattern, but it was a couch and a love seat. And I had found some old coffee table and a lamp and a console TV and stuff like that. But I found all this stuff for free, and that was the point of the conversation. But didn't really put two and two together until we stopped for lunch. And, actually it was breakfast, I guess, but it was just that time of day. And so Mrs. P had asked for some ketchup, went through the McDonald's drive-thru. Little ketchup packet. And it got me thinking, it's like, how much of the stuff that we prep or should be prepping, we could literally get for free? Okay, now, obviously everybody's on different budgets and you're doing whatever, but you think of little silly things like the ketchup packets or mustard or honey or plastic silverware that you get, when you, go to Kentucky Fried Chicken or something or wherever, okay? But if you save all this stuff, all of a sudden that can all be put in your preps, okay? I mean, think of any of those little things, straws or, napkins. I mean, pick something. I mean, paper products, anything. Those are little freebie things. But so I got to thinking back when we got home this afternoon, and I said, okay, you know what? Let's go take a look just on Craigslist and see what's up there that was for free, okay? And what could be used for prepping. Now, there were, every fifth ad or whatever was free firewood around me. Okay. Like Tennessee, tons of trees and stuff like that. People cut down trees, say, okay, fine, come get, cut the tree up and you can have the firewood. Well, okay, firewood's a good thing. So if you live in Tennessee, not a problem. You can get free firewood. But I looked at some other stuff that was in there, and there was a free refrigerator. And the guy says the freezer worked. The refrigerator didn't keep stuff too cold, but it worked, and he thought it needed one part or whatever. But it's a free refrigerator. So if somebody's looking for a freezer, okay, there's a freezer. If maybe you don't need a freezer, but you're trying to come up with a way to build a root cellar, okay, there's something that you can take all the guts out of it, bury that, and there's your root cellar, and you've got two doors, obviously, open top. You can store potatoes on one side and your apples and carrots and oranges on the other, or something like oranges, apples and carrots and onions. Oranges don't go in a root cellar. But so I saw that. This was an interesting one. There was a guy that was giving away free, again, I don't know if it's a guy, but three sets of BDUs, okay, camouflage. Now, whatever size they're in, who cares, okay? Sew them and, tailor them to fit yourself, and poof, now you've got, some camouflage clothing for free. And we all know what that stuff costs, okay? If you're buying, at Walmart and whatever their brand is, or, going to the Army Navy surplus store and getting that, stuff that you can get for free. There were a few ads for free tires. Now, tires can be used for a multitude of things. A lot of people use them for, if you will, raised bed gardening, planting something in there or whatever you could do it. But you can use it for a multitude of other things. Any sort of bumper that you need, so somebody doesn't hit something, you want to put it at the side of the house or whatever, on a fence post or whatever. So when you're getting close with, pick something, your tractor, your truck, whatever it is, you've got a rubber bumper so you're not hitting the post. But I was looking at this and going, okay, there's a whole bunch of stuff, because we're going to have to get creative in SHTF. Fabric was another one that I saw there. People were giving away yards of fabric. Okay? They're giving this stuff away. Why not? But we're going to have to get creative. That could mean more garden space. That could mean bumpers. That could mean sewing your own clothes. There were a couple of screen doors, metal frames for screen doors. You can probably find some use for that metal somewhere. Well, you go get the metal and recycle it and get the money for it, or whatever it would be. Matter of fact, there was a guy on there who said, yeah, here's a ton of tin cans he's got, aluminum cans got in his backyard or something like that. You clean it up and you can have all the aluminum. I don't know what aluminum's going for right now, but somebody needs an extra $20, go spend an hour and pick up a bunch of aluminum cans and take in the aluminum, however much you get for it. But that was, something that I looked at. It's like, we have to start as preppers to get more creative about what we're going to need. Really think outside the box and go, okay, what can I use this for? I'll just come up with silly ones. You see a bed spring on the side of the road, the old twin-size bed spring. It's just, the springs, not the box springs, but the old ones where it's just like the metal rack. That would make a good vegetable trellis. Anything. Start thinking outside the box and figure out, hey, what can I use some of this stuff for when you're kicking around? Go look on Craigslist, the free list. Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp has a free deal. There are plenty of free place websites where you can write the company and get free samples. Hey, if you can get free samples to coffee or to granola bars or anything like that's something else you can put in your preps. Okay. And it doesn't cost you anything other than a little bit of effort and a little bit of creativity. And y'all know me and my comments on you got to put forth the effort to it. But, money-wise, it doesn't necessarily have to be there. Just get creative. We talked about garage sailing and find, broken shovels and things like that. People said, oh, gee, I got this broken shovel for, 50 cents or put a new handle on it. Okay, now you have a $40 shovel for $10. Because the handle cost you the, $9.50 or whatever it was. Somebody mentioned the other day about finding the Jerry Baker books for $1 a piece. I think it was at a garage sale because somebody else didn't want it. Do some of this stuff. Look for some of this stuff that you can find real cheap or free. But when you're looking at it, just figure, hey, how can I repurpose that to be something that I need? Because this is what all of our ancestors did. Nothing got thrown out. Everything got used for something else, So, certainly look at that. But even when you're cleaning up, look at the stuff that you're going to throw in the trash can or take to the dumpster or whatever and go, is there anything I can possibly use this for? And I say the silly one, you look at a couple of months back, I showed you how to make the tomato cage out of concrete wire, and sure enough, I had some scraps of concrete wire, and have I figured out other things to do with it? Yeah. They make nice little stakes, the extra piece I had. So, little things like that, because how many times you go, boy, I wish I had this. And you go, crap, I had that 6 months ago and I throw it out. So just something to think about, guys. I will be here tonight. Tuesday night, we are back to normal live stream. So Tuesday night live stream, we will be doing 8 o'clock this evening. I hope to see you all then. Pinball out.